Nice. So what'd you guys do for Valentine's Day?
I went to Disney, drank around the world, and spent $850. But I loved every moment of it.
What'd you do, Nate?
I got a very nice free meal with Carly's family, and then I asserted my strong Rumbaugh genes all over the Fratteri and Parente families yet again in mini golf.
Nice. You know what
we
I
are
did?
the champions. I worked very hard. Worked very hard
nice.
for that W.
You know what I did this weekend?
What'd you
Sat
do?
at home lonely because the only heartbeat I have is the pulse.
Wah, wah, wah.
This is episode 20 of the Pulse.
You'll notice that Ryan isn't here today. He's in Orlando celebrating Diesel's birthday, his father.
I miss you so much, Hogan.
Top 10
much.
Top 10 name of all time.
Diesel
Pauly
Hogan.
Diesel.
Pauly
Pauly
Diesel
Diesel.
Hogan.
That's wow.
Oh yeah, shout out the Diesel.
That's up there with
It's his 30th birthday today, young man.
His
Congratulations.
dad
Shout out.
is
Young.
only...
No, it's a joke.
Oh
But
my
shout out
God.
the Diesel.
I was like, damn.
The big D's. Shout out Diesel. Hogan, yeah, he's up in Orlando having dinner. Hopefully getting some golf in with old Pauly D. And Hogan will be joining us next week, so do not fret. He'll be joining us for a very special announcement that we have for what we're going to be doing.
Next week, we are going to be partnered with University Recreation and Wellness, where I happen to work, where we will be commentating and announcing our very first intramural basketball game. It will be champ night at Alico Arena, ladies and gentlemen, and the Pulse will be commentating and announcing every player that steps his foot onto that court. Sadly, there probably won't be any Michael Duex or Jordan Ellerby, but maybe there will be John Smith and Maple Applewood.
You never know. Hopefully we see some good basketball. I really want to see what the university has to offer in terms of talent who don't play for FGCU. You never know. What if somebody got an offer?
Dude, that'd be
That'd be
insane.
so
That'd be
cool.
crazy.
What if somebody got an offer? That'd be pretty sick.
Well, speaking of good basketball, Nate, why don't you talk about the men over the weekend?
Well, I will absolutely talk about men's basketball. But first, a very, very, very special happy birthday to the GOAT of basketball, Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Argue with the wall.
The greatest player to ever lace up a pair of
MJ.
sneakers. The coolest sneakers, in fact, that you've ever seen in your life. You wear them to play basketball. You wear them to walk around. You wear them on your first date with that pretty lady of yours. You wear them for every special event. Of course, Michael Jordan, none will ever be better. None have ever been better. But moving on to FGCU men's basketball, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Last week we said that the men's flight got delayed. Not this week. The
It took
Eagles
off.
were soaring. They took off this week, winning back-to-back games. Now, a little underwhelming that they're moving to 12-15 on the year, but as I actually just talked to some people about the other day, I won't say who they are, but I talked to them. Their record is definitely not a reflection of how good these boys are, and that certainly showed in their game against Stetson. But first, their game against the University of North Florida. They held a sizable lead through much of this game, but I think they kind of slept-walked through it, knowing that they were the better basketball team. They kind of struggled to finish late in the game, but they did get it done. Jordan Ellerby had 22 points on 8 for 11 shooting. Isaiah Mahomes, your poverty program, had 20 points, 8 of 10 shooting. And, of course, the Terminator, JR, had 19. They shot 54%. I'm not going to do the percentages from the field. JR had 19. Very good performance. Definitely could have been better. It was a little lackluster, I think a little sluggish because they know that they're better than this
They're
team.
kind of just going through the motions.
Absolutely.
But a team that came down to the wire.
Oof.
Absolutely down to the downtown wire. We played against Stetson. And if I had to guess that if there was a landing strip that they were about to take off from, a little runway, I believe that this was it, and I don't believe that the plane's coming back down.
And this is what I was talking about last week. This team has the potential to make noise in the ASUN tournament, and I think this game showed exactly why. Stetson is another team that's trying to climb the ASUN rankings right now, but FGCU halted that completely. What a phenomenal basketball game, start to finish, from both teams. Special shout out to Colin Cool from Stetson. The big man had 28 points in 24 minutes. He
That's
had
insane.
a cut on his eye, left the game, went and got it stitched up, came
Damn.
back in, and just dominated
Damn.
in the paint.
Wow.
Yeah, no, Colin Cool was ridiculous. I mean, this kid was just pure will and drive in the paint. He was not the tallest guy. He sure was the strongest. Isaiah Malone struggled with some foul trouble in this game. But I want to give a special shout-out to Tristan Gilliette, who played an outstanding game. The guillotine, who played an outstanding game on defense. He got multiple steals, blocks. He was playing hard in the paint. I could see his face after he scored. He'd run down the court, and you could see it. He was fired up, dude. Like, there was an intensity on his face that I hadn't seen yet this year, but I seen it against Stetson. And again, Jordan Ellerby put on a phenomenal performance, 18 points. But the player of the game was Michael Duax. Mikey D.
What would Duax do?
What would Duax do? But I also think we need to say a huge thanks to Ramir Barno, who drove to the rim to put the Eagles back in front that game.
Absolutely. So. Play of the game was Ramir Barno stealing the ball with a few seconds left to get us to the free throw line to take a 2-point lead.
Fantastic.
Biggest play of the game. Barno, who has struggled the last few games on the offensive end, not being able to score very much, made the play of the game when it mattered most on defense, and that's what you want out of and that's what you want out of a point guard, and that is why he is so valuable to this team.
Do you think there's a chance that was the most important play of the season if we continue going forward?
I absolutely think so, because that play tips the scales either in our favor or not. I think that play right there, I mean, that you can't say that won us the game, so they had a chance at the end to win it with a 3, but if that play doesn't get made, who knows what happens, but it did get made because Barno is such a dog that it gave us the energy to pull off that game, and now we're on a streak.
Dude, you could say Barno raises the bar, dude.
Barno raises the bar.
Barno does raise the bar.
Absolutely, he does. And so a special shout out to the men's basketball team who played their asses off.
Two deserving wins.
Oh, absolutely. Sure. Especially Stetson. And I have said this since the game happened. That was the most complete basketball game that we've seen from the men this season. And it couldn't have come at a better time, especially a point in the season where they're trying to climb back up the rankings and get a better seed in the ASUN tournament. They currently sit at 6th in the rankings right now, but that can change very quickly in the ASUN. Austin P dominating up top, but FGCU can climb up into the top few spots if they keep playing this way.
100%.
How many more games we got? Like, I think it's like 5 or 6, right?
Or 6 or 7.
Okay,
no.
I'm
sorry, just one.
We actually haven't made one.
I know, that's
in like
why
3
I had
episodes.
To. I had to.
Let's see. Okay.
I was debating because the women's team is ranked 6th, which we'll get into in a little bit. But we're ranked number 7. So, I mean, but there isn't that many more home games. We have a game tomorrow night. This one,
which we will be at.
I will not be. I have softball intramurals, and it's the first game of playoffs.
That's okay.
So. But anyway, Wednesday night is we have our men's game.
Kentucky tomorrow?
No. They play Jacksonville
tomorrow.
They play Jacksonville tomorrow, and then we have our homecoming game this Saturday, which we're planning on trying to do something before the game, so keep your eyes peeled. Maybe we'll be playing a little bit of pickup man.
Could be.
Pickup trucks.
Yeah, so there is 4 games left in the season. Jacksonville tomorrow night, 7 p.m., Alico Arena. Be there. FGCU men's needs you guys. Of course, homecoming, you better
Everybody's
be there.
always there. They better be there. You get Hawaiian shirts.
And then we're going to get back at UNF. It'll be in Jacksonville. Okay. We're going to beat them again.
Yep.
And then the final showdown of the regular season before going to the ASUN tournament against Stetson.
That'll be a showdown.
Stetson. And I imagine Colin Cool is going to want his get back.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
We need a little
sweep.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah.
Well, the men weren't the only ones to win against North Florida. The women's team also won against the Ospreys. They did trail behind most of the night before securing a close win in the 4th quarter, holding North Florida to just 7 points over the final 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Leading scorer in that game, Sinai Douglas and Nay Staten. I mean, no surprise there. Those two have been our primary, if you would, bucket getters all season. All season long. In this game, I'm very, very surprised, actually, that based on how the seasons went, we only shot 25% from 3, but we got the win anyway.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And so I think they played very well in that regard. And then you go to Stetson, and they did lose against Stetson. In this game, they only shot 36% from 3. Serena Roll actually leading the way with 12 points. So after splitting these 2 games, FGCU women's finds themselves at 7th in the ASUN, sitting at 12-13 overall and 8-6 in conference play. We will see how the ladies can finish out the year, hopefully strong. I do believe in them. I think that they have slowly found bits and pieces, but again,
Like I wrote in my notes when I write my little script for the show, I put consistency, consistency, consistency for the women's team.
And that is something we've been preaching all year long, and they found it at times, and then they lose it at other times. But I believe there's a bright future with this team, especially with Reina, and I'm going to continue to stick with that.
I fully think that this is a team that maybe they won't get it done this year. They'll probably get it done next year and continue on the reign that they've had for at least the better part of a decade.
Continue their Reina that they
I was literally thinking that.
Continue their Reina. But anyway, I fully think that I don't know. I don't want to speak for the players, but I feel like that there's even a slight chance that these players are taking their nicknames and their history into consideration on how they're playing, and maybe even the coaches are taking in the history and everything to how they're doing their how they're creating their plays, because we continue to struggle from the three.
Yeah.
So obviously you're going to start transitioning to going more towards the paint and everything. That's the problem with the women's team. And now it's starting to seem like they're starting to figure that out, start driving to the ball, start driving to the net and everything. But you have the nickname raining threes. So they're going to start shooting threes so that they can keep up with the history. The same kind of deal we've seen basically all season up until the better part of maybe the last 3 or 4 games, where they keep going for these flashy dunks and they never go in. Yeah, the men's team.
Well, that's not true. I just watched Isaiah Malone put someone on a poster last game.
So yeah, but that was the last game. But it was the first handful of games, and we talked about it during the episodes, where they were going way too flashy with their play style, and that was costing them easy baskets.
Right.
And so I think that they were taking their history and their namesake into consideration, and now that they're starting to realize what is working and what's not, I think now it's starting to show in their game and their play styles for both teams, and I think that that's the perfect route.
So you think it's a little bit of a, oh my gosh, what was I going to say? Pressure of reputation.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it being that, and now they're trying to lean off of it a little bit, because you're not seeing the women's team take as many three-pointer shots as they have been over the past couple of games. They're still taking a lot, don't get me wrong, but they're not doing it as much as they were for the first couple games.
Right.
But I mean, I could be totally wrong, and that's just beginning of season jitters, but that's how I saw it. I mean,
yeah. Well, I totally agree with you when you say maybe this year's kind of their trial year.
Yeah. I mean,
and then next year we'll really see.
Yeah, it's a a building year, new coach, a lot of new faces. Yeah. I mean, it happens sometimes. You're not going to win every game, and you're not going to win every year, even though FGC Women's kind of disproves that over the past decade.
Champs are allowed to take a year off.
Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs did it. It's fine. Yeah. The Chiefs did it. It's whatever. But moving on to a team that has had a phenomenal start. Rough start for them. The FGCU baseball team.
Oh, man.
Baseball is here, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful time of year it is. America's pastime is back, and so are the Eagles, who started off their season 3-0, sweeping North Dakota State University. And I just want to say one thing and one thing only. Evan Dempsey, you, my friend, my good sir, you're him, bro.
12 strikeouts.
12 strikeouts. And it's not just that it's 12 strikeouts. It is 12 strikeouts through 6 innings, which happened to be a career high for Dempsey. Put him 4 strikeouts away from breaking Chris Sale's record, single-game record.
Which is crazy considering
and if it wasn't the first game, if they weren't worried about, throwing his arm out too early, maybe if we had a lead, because it was 0-0 at this point when they pulled Dempsey, he would have smashed it.
Oh,
he would have smashed it. The kid was dealing I think he'd given up 1 hit, maybe 2. Nobody could touch his stuff. I mean, his off speed is incredible. The way that especially his slider. Oh my God. His slider is gross. I would legitimately jump out of the box if that came at me. I'm not lying to you guys. It's coming at your right shoulder and it's dropping down to your left knee.
Yeah,
it's disgusting. It is disgusting. I'd want nothing to do with that ball. 11 inning showdown that ended 2-1. It was Gorostola who walked off that first game with an absolute piss missile to the left center wall. And then in the second game, he did it again, tying the game in the bottom of the 11th in game 2 against North Dakota State. An 11-inning, 19-18 final score game that FGCU pulled out, where Gorostola didn't walk it off, but made the biggest play of the game yet again. FGCU would finish the series sweeping North Dakota State 10-6, and FGCU is number 1 in something right now.
What are we number 1 in?
Strikeouts in the entire country. Not
That
just
is
the
so
ASUN.
crazy.
In the entire country. Now, Evan Dempsey, you have a big part in that. But 57 strikeouts through 3 games. I want you to really think
That's
about
insane.
Like-
That's like
57
I
strikeouts through
literally
3
can't
games.
comprehend
Wow.
that.
Yeah. So if you take this into a math perspective, you mathematicians out there, it is 1.42 strikeouts per inning.
we totally didn't just cut that out of the video. So
No,
we can look up
No, we
totally
did not.
didn't
Not.
just have Duffy
not.
take his calculator.
I am a
and do it.
scholar, President's List student. I would never.
Absolutely.
Would never.
We did
I
go to
totally-
that president's luncheon.
Facts, we did.
I wasn't there.
We know.
My donors left early to go get their dog from the vet.
Did they? Oh, they did.
Did. They did not care to be there.
Anyway, I think I mean
It's funny.
I'm gonna say I know we're only 3 games in. Don't want to jinx anything. We have a
We have a
history
lot. We
of
have a
doing
lot
that.
of baseball to play.
I got a history of doing that, jinxing people. But
do.
anyway, I'll knock on wood. I fully believe that they have the chance to possibly be the best athletics team for the school this year, and I think that's
I think
very
that's a fair
high
statement
chance.
to say.
Because the reason that we didn't make the tournament last year for baseball, the NCAA tournament, is solely on just because of a fluke. And I'm not saying on their play style or anything. There was literally the game got rained out, so they handed the championship. It was the championship to us, but Stetson got the spot in the tournament. It made no sense. I still don't understand it, but I want to get my get back and
Get your
I want
comeuppance.
the what?
Your comeuppance.
What
You've
is
never
what?
heard of comeuppance?
No.
What is that?
It's revenge.
Oh,
Comeuppance?
Comeuppance.
FGCU Eagles, are you listening to this right now?
Okay.
get your comeuppance.
Get your
You guys are
comeuppance.
saying it wrong.
comeuppance.
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 Wait, no, I'm saying it wrong.
Comeuppance.
Yes.
Yeah, get your comeuppance.
Get your comeuppance.
No, and that's actually a very good point, and I wanted to bring that up. So for you, those of you that do not know, FGCU got absolutely gypped last season in the ASUN championship game. Actually,
Yep.
FGCU was leading 6-5 in the 7th inning, but it was then delayed by lightning and rain. The game never finished, so the ASUN canceled it completely. Conference ruled that FGCU and Stetson were co-champions of the ASUN, but Stetson got the automatic tournament bid because Stetson was a higher seed than us.
That's so
So
stupid.
even though we were winning when the game got delayed, they gave Stetson the bid. Didn't even give us a chance to earn the bid.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, and it was absolutely awful.
It's because I think it was because the time that they needed to know like who is making the tournament and who's not was like literally that night. So that there wasn't like we'll just continue the game tomorrow. It was literally just like, all right, this is how we're doing it.
That's
no
really
chance.
sad for the team that happened.
I think the ASUN was terrified because FGCU baseball was in a
They
very,
were-
very rough
they were
stretch
like-
going into the ASUN
yeah,
tournament.
Yeah.
And they were lighting it up,
Yup.
man. Went on such a streak in the ASUN tournament, got to the championship game. And I personally feel like they were going to win it. And then all of it gone, just right then and there.
Right,
All,
yeah.
all the things they worked
Nah,
for.
they're gonna get their
But
get
not
back.
this year.
They're getting
They're
their
gonna get their
comeuppance.
They're getting their
They're getting their
comeuppance.
comeuppance.
Yeah, no,
But-
FGCU baseball is absolutely on a revenge tour right now, and I love it.
You know what I'd loved seeing?
What?
I loved seeing the FGCU Eagles softball team beating the ever living hell out of my down the street from my high school team, Hofstra University. The only thing that I got to be proud on with Hofstra's property is that I graduated high school in their basketball court, but I don't mess with their softball team. And neither does the FGCU Eagles because we swept them as well. Lots of sweeping this week. We are now 4-5 on the season with Julia Bacalus.
Can I talk about
Bacalus?
Yes,
that?
you could talk about
Okay.
that. Bacalus is an absolute dog. FGCU softball is now 4-5 on the season. They split the games. They swept Hofstra. Thank you. Needed that. We sadly got swept by Louisiana Monroe.
That's where General Booty plays quarterback.
Is that actually
Yeah,
where he's
that
from?
is absolutely where
Oh,
General Booty plays
man.
quarterback. That is his real name,
Dude.
government name. Look it up.
We are on a tangent this episode of really good names.
Yeah.
General Booty.
We had Diesel Hoagie.
Diesel Hogan.
Diesel Hogan. And then we had, what was the other one? Something cool?
Oh, Colin
Cole.
Cool.
Colin
Colin
Cool.
Cool.
And now we're on General Booty, dude.
General Booty.
General
Colin
Booty.
Cool.
Yeah, so FGCU softball did split the last 4 games that they played last week, post episode 19. A few players I do want to get into here, just shout them out really fast. Julia Bakulis, the freshman pitcher for the softball team, dog. I'm talking, dog. 19 strikeouts in 11 innings pitched. 19
That's
strikeouts.
insane.
Again, over a strikeout per inning. She's dealing. Now, the second one, a graduate for FGCU, Olivia Black, who has the sickest walk-up song that there could ever be. It is The Stroke by Billy Squire.
Just like a
Emerson,
little,
go
a
ahead and
little-
put The Stroke right up in here. We'll listen to it really quick. But yeah, The Stroke is such a sick-ass song. It is actually Chaz Michael's entrance song in
Really?
Blades of Glory. It's like,
Really?
boom, boom. Not everybody.
Okay.
Have you heard?
Yeah.
It's like, stroke me, stroke me. That's the song. It is a sick-ass song. Olivia Black, you're a dog for that, too. Real quick check-in on the state of college basketball. There is a new AP number 1 in the polls after Arizona has just lost back-to-back games, previously losing to
Michigan.
Kansas, as we talked about, and then they actually just lost to
Houston.
They just lost to Houston, and so now Arizona moves down in the ranks, and the new AP number 1 is
Michigan.
the Michigan Wolverines.
You know what I think?
course.
You know what I think we should do? Let me throw up a video right here. It's gonna be Hoagie's reaction to Michigan being number 1.
Enough man sent me the AP poll. The word is in. The boys in blue, Dusty May, the Yaxel London goat, number 1 in the country.
He
Boom.
likes Michigan, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Wow,
he's a
that
Michigan
was
fan.
really electric. That was
Wow.
Hoagie, man.
Yeah,
dude.
this side of
Did
the
you
table.
see that?
This side of the table, big Michigan fans. I do want to, with you guys, I do want to look at the AP top 10 right now, and I want to kind of get a.
Arizona actually went down by like 5 spots, right?
Yeah. Wait, can I ask you, how did
Well,
they go down?
Well, they lost
Like-
back-to-back games. They went to number 4.
Yeah,
But
but didn't they
how-
drop 5? Or
No,
am I
they were
tripping? Or
number
did they
1.
drop 3?
They dropped 3.
Okay, what team dropped 5? Because there was a team that dropped 5.
Who dropped 5? Michigan State, North Carolina, both dropped 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, AP top 10 as it sits right now is Michigan at number 1, Houston 2, Duke 3, Arizona 4, UConn 5, Iowa State 6, Purdue 7, Kansas at 8, Nebraska at 9, and Illinois at 10.
I feel like that's a relatively good list. For
very
right, for
accurate.
right now, it's very accurate.
I think based on pure record standpoint, Kansas is the worst team in the top 10 based on record, but I believe that they're better than about half of this top 10 right now. But they did not play well against Iowa State because at Iowa State, the Cyclones did in fact get their revenge, beating Kansas by 18 in that game after Kansas beat them by 24 at home over a month ago. So but it really didn't affect anything because Kansas actually moved up a spot after beating Arizona, and then they lost to Iowa State. So it really didn't matter. They moved up one spot. Iowa State did drop a spot because they lost to unranked TCU before beating Kansas.
Do you think that the reason that, I know this is kind of off topic, but to North Carolina, you think the reason that they've dropped so much is because Caleb Wilson's been out? Because I feel like
Didn't
that could
he?
be a
He broke
gigantic
his
factor.
hand, yeah?
Yeah,
He did
but
break his
he's
hand.
projected to come back within like the next couple. He tweeted out on Twitter literally like an hour ago saying
You
I'll be
can
back.
play basketball with a broken hand?
It depends.
Is it like is it a small break?
I think it was a very small break. I
Well-
don't think it was like a super giant.
No, because I think what dropped them is the fact that they lost to Miami by 9 on February
Yeah.
10th. So a week ago, they lost to unranked Miami by 9. So that was a pretty bad loss. And then they did beat Pitt by 14. They're actually playing right now. They're playing NC State right now. But I think the Caleb Wilson thing doesn't have anything to do with it. It's the fact they lost to unranked Miami by almost double digits.
Yeah.
Wow.
But as of right now, I mean, March Madness is looking to be awesome this year.
I'm excited.
yeah.
This is the
I'm
first year I'm going to
excited.
come up with a
Awesome.
bracket. I'm kind of excited.
We should do like a bracket.
A
but
pulse
like
bracket?
A pulse bracket, but then like we share the link on social.
Oh, yeah, we should.
could be
And have
fun.
like a bunch of people.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Keep your eyes out.
One team that I'm specifically interested in, well, really two. I want to, St. Louis from the Atlantic 10. St. Louis is 24-1, ranked 18th in the country right now. And of course, the last unbeaten team in the entire country, Miami of Ohio, 25-0, ranked number 22
Don't
in
you
the
always
top
forget
25.
there's a Miami in Ohio?
Miami of
Yeah,
Ohio. Now, they
that's
haven't played
insane.
anybody. They play in Mid-American Conference. but they're 25. And
yeah.
up. That's awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
you think like what? I mean, what seed do they even go into?
Well,
at
I
that
think
rate?
they're going to get a bottom 4 seed. They don't play anybody, and unless they literally go undefeated the entire regular season, which I suppose they
could if
because there's only a
depends on
few
their
games
schedule.
left in the regular
Yeah.
season. So, I mean, I don't know though.
Because if they're a bottom seed, I feel like that's gonna be like one of the best.
Oh
scenarios
yeah, no, I think
ever.
Miami of Ohio is going to upset somebody, and so is St. Louis. Honestly,
Yeah.
So I don't want to be the team that has to play St. Louis or Miami of
Yeah.
Ohio if I'm anybody really at this point.
Yeah.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all thought that this would never happen again after what we saw Mike Tyson completely tarnish his entire legacy by losing to a YouTuber who is an ex-Disney Channel star.
He did not tarnish his reputation. That was completely
He
rigged
tarnished
and
it-
for
That
the
was
money,
I don't
a
dude.
think it
script.
was
That
rigged.
was a
It was
script.
I don't think
completely
it was rigged. I
Dude,
just
did
think
you
he
not
was
see
too
the
old.
video? Mike Tyson
too old.
fully
Like biting his- I
no,
know.
he fully slept Jake Paul and held him up. Did you not see? He punched Jake Paul in the jaw. His
Floyd
eyes
Mayweather.
rolled
That's
back.
Floyd Mayweather with
No,
Logan
Mike
Paul.
Tyson fought Jake Paul. Do you not remember this?
Yeah, that was
but
last year.
I don't remember. Yeah,
yeah.
but I don't remember him holding him. I
No,
remember
yeah.
that exactly happening with
No,
Floyd.
Mike Tyson did it
and
with Jake too. If Mike Tyson wasn't pulling his punches, biting his glove,
I do remember
and it
him
wasn't
biting his
scripted. You're
glove.
telling me one punch Mike Tyson's not putting
Mike
Jake
Tyson
Paul
would
on
have
his
destroyed
ass.
I mean, but
Jake
the-
Not
Paul.
destroyed.
only-
No. But it takes one punch.
The only problem though that I have with it is that he was in the hospital. Like,
Well, 'cause
2
his
months
They
legs,
always
dude.
go to the hospital after.
He
I feel
collapsed.
like.
Yeah,
It's because he's old.
Well, yeah,
Right.
he's old. His legs, he can't do it no more. What you telling me, Iron Mike don't have one more just in him? Come on.
Well,
dude.
it might happen this time round
I don't know
where
about that,
Mike
dude.
Tyson
Floyd.
is fighting Floyd Mayweather in a boxing match that some are calling the unction. I mean,
absolutely the unction.
yeah, it's
Absolutely.
basically I showed Emerson this and I walk out into the living room last night. I have my headphones on. I haven't said a word like all day. I had just gone home. I walk into my room, open up my phone when I lay on my bed, see that he's fighting Floyd Mayweather. I walk back out. I keep my headphones on. I look at Emerson, show him it, and he goes, "Is this a joke? Is this fake?" And I go, "Nope." And then he was like, "So he's gonna die?" And I went, "Yep." And I walk right back in my room.
That's
But,
crazy.
I mean, I don't know, dude. It's just like Floyd is definitely going to win. It's also an exhibition
Exhibition.
match. So it doesn't really matter who wins because it's not going to affect their records. But I mean, I still think Floyd's going to win.
So it's gonna be April 25th.
It's gonna be overseas too. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, why
I
in
know.
the Dominican Republic?
DR,
Yeah.
It's not in
Of
America.
Congo.
Yeah, they're doing
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of stuff overseas recently. Like also in like some other fun news, Logan Paul and Tom Brady were like full on fighting on Twitter because Tom Brady was like, anybody could do WWE. You're a YouTuber, you do WWE.
Kinda
It's a
ate
fake
him up
sport.
with that
He's not
one.
wrong.
And then Logan Paul started doing like football drills and being like anybody could play football. And I was like,
Okay,
that is just
okay,
that is
bro.
just the
Wow.
stupidest thing.
I wish
of all
Logan
time.
Paul. Here's
Logan
what I
Paul
want. Here's what I
is-
want. I want Logan Paul and Derrick Henry in the Oklahoma drill right now. That's what I want.
Exactly.
Or I want Ray Lewis and Logan
But
Paul in the Oklahoma drill right now.
Oh man.
Logan Paul is just such a
It's
word
what
I
they
can't-
I hate the
can't
Paul
say-
brothers.
can't say
Genuinely,
on
the
I
podcast.
I hate them so much.
I
I
think-
used to watch their YouTube videos.
I still watch Logan Paul.
Yeah.
You
I'm
were-
not gonna lie.
Were you in the low gang?
No, actually, I was a Jake
dude.
Pauler.
Yo, I
You were a
was
Jake
so
Pauler.
Yeah.
I was so in the low gang that I went to. He had a pop up shop in
No
New York
way.
City, and I went and I waited online for 7 hours with one of my friends from middle school. Shout out Josh Fox.
Did you meet him?
Nope. Didn't even get
No.
close because the NYPD shut it down because they didn't expect that many people to show up. So they
Wow.
had to shut it down.
Yeah, no, I hate the Paul brothers.
But
like, genuinely,
you
with
gotta
such a
admit though,
passion.
Logan Paul, best marketer of all time.
100%. That
No
guy.
question about
so
both
is
of them.
so
Both
is
of them.
6ix9ine, and I still don't like him, bro. Great marketer. He has stayed.
That is such a weird
he has
comparison
stayed
to me.
relevant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's also like Logan Paul has like multiple successful businesses. He's a millionaire.
But
like,
he also
6ix9ine doesn't have
filmed
that.
a
6ix9ine is a
Japan.
millionaire
That's true.
off of screaming into a microphone.
I guess, but like
And
this
and
is more
snitching
like
on people.
professional marketers.
I guess.
Like,
I just really don't like them. I think they're both douchebags.
They
and I
are.
hope that they get knocked out next time they fight somebody. Like genuinely.
I
At the
love
same
watching
time,
Logan fight. I love watching. Logan
I
fight
think-
You know what I
because-
want? You know what I want to see? I want to see Logan Paul and Jake Paul in chairs tied together, and I just want to see Mike Tyson go back and forth. Just pop, pop, pop.
Personally, I think Logan is the better fighter than Jake.
think they're
See,
I think
he's
they're both
only-
equally as bad because
He's
they
only
both
ever
just
Not
fought
that they're good.
YouTubers, though. He's only ever fought YouTubers.
Remember
Yeah.
what
Jake
was that
Paul
YouTuber
actually
that he
fights
fought?
fighters.
KSI.
Old fighters?
Old fighters.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna.
Yeah,
Remember
like
the whole KSI
they're
thing?
both a joke. They're both a joke to the sport of boxing. But I mean,
100%.
it's also just like to bring it back though to Floyd and Mike. It's actually kind of funny though that like Logan fought Floyd and technically beat him. It was an exhibition match.
That was
and
ridiculous.
he actually did hold him up, like because he knocked him out. But technically, if you calculated it with all the points and everything, technically Logan won. And then Jake beat Mike Tyson, and now they're going again. Which is so. I
like-
can't believe we live in a world where we have to say Jake Paul beat Mike
we
Tyson.
don't
in a
because it
fight.
was rigged. Both of them were
But
rigged.
it was for the views. It was for the views. It was
yeah.
for the money. It was
That's
for.
that's like if you walk into a like senior citizen home and you start slapping everybody.
Yeah,
Like, come
true.
on, bro.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think like that'll ever come out that it was rigged and that
No.
No.
because
Everybody
they would
knows
get
it was
sued.
rigged,
They'd
dude.
immediately get
Everybody
sued.
knows what it was
they would
rigged.
lose a lot of money.
They would lose a lot of money
Everybody
because
knows
that's
it was
so
rigged.
illegal. They would like Jake Paul would probably and whoever he paid off would probably lose.
Well,
like,
they weren't
face jail
real
time.
fights though. They were exhibition fights and charity fights, so it's not illegal to do
I
that.
think the Jake Paul Mike. Are you
I don't
sure?
know.
Because I was able to bet money on that.
you
Yeah,
bet
you can
you
bet money on anything. You can bet
Duffy,
money.
you bet your money on the Jake
Duffy,
Paul
I
fight.
bet Mike Tyson. I thought it was going to be the easiest money I've ever made.
Oh my
Duffy,
gosh.
you can bet right now that the Costco hot dog price will go up.
No,
before
it's
the end of the year.
$1.50.
I know.
You can bet that it will go up. Like, you can bet on
Yeah.
anything, dude.
Kid.
You could bet that Michelle Obama is gonna say walnut tomorrow.
Did you know she was in the Epstein files?
Everybody's in the
No,
Epstein files.
Mike Tyson. The fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul on November 15, 2024 was not an exhibition match. It was an officially sanctioned professional boxing match, and the results count toward both fighters for official professional records.
Regardless,
It was probably
rigged.
scripted.
It was
Yeah.
absolutely
It was
scripted. You're
100%.
telling me right now that Mike Tyson couldn't have caught him once? Come on.
True. No,
Come on.
you're right.
Or if they
you're
even
right.
just ran into each other on the street, I think Mike Tyson would destroy him.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know why? It's because Mike's so chill now. He does like LSD and all that stuff now.
Yeah.
He's
like
really
way
mellowed
chilled
out.
Yeah.
He's not biting people
No.
anymore. And
Dude, I love the clip when, I think one of the greatest fights of all time is when Mike Tyson just got out of prison.
Mm-hmm.
It's his first fight back. You have literally name a celebrity, they were there.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it called? I think it lasted 87 seconds. I think it was like 85, 87 seconds, and he knocked him out.
well, yeah, it's
Second
You
punch,
got
the
nothing
guy's
to
on the
lose.
floor
It's
Mike
already.
Tyson, dude. It's
Yeah.
the greatest fighter of all time.
know.
It's
Yeah,
Iron Mike.
exactly.
Like, come on,
Who you think wins in a fight, Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Really?
Tyson. Muhammad Ali is gonna dance around him all night long.
But
But
Mike gets one shot.
At some
he's done.
point, Floyd's gonna have to put hands on him. Like he has to.
Wait,
I mean,
why are
I'm
you
sorry,
talking
not
about
Floyd.
Floyd?
At some point, Muhammad Ali's gonna have to put hands on him. At some point, and
Yeah.
Mike Tyson's like half his strategy was to let you punch him so he'd get pissed off.
Yeah.
that was half of what he did.
Or tire them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was a freak, like an actual
Mm-hmm.
psychopath. He wanted you to like beat him up for like 2 minutes, and then he'd just come in and
Yeah.
hun.
Dude, one of the fighters that I like the most right now, it was the one that Jake Paul literally just fought. And
He's still fighting?
He lost.
Is that a dumb quiz?
Yeah.
He
who did
lost
he
and he
just
broke
lose
his
to?
jaw. It was some British guy, but I like
Yeah.
him. Josh,
I don't know.
something. I don't remember, but I liked him, dude. Mainly because he broke Jake Paul's jaw.
Anthony Joshua?
Anthony Joshua. I liked
He
him.
did break that
They've
jaw.
been, dude. Throw up a picture right here. I don't even know if we can.
Boom.
Because that is pretty.
I'm not paying
gory.
attention
Don't
to-
throw it up right there. Warning: it's pretty gory. If you don't want to
Boom.
watch it, look away. Put it up
Boom.
right here. I mean, man, his teeth are like
I'm trying to find
in.
it.
It's like in towards his tongue.
You know what I really want? I want Jake Paul and Andrew Tate to fight each other so they can just beat each other up. Like that's all I
Yeah.
want. I want them to beat each other up and then never get back in
Yeah.
front of a camera.
Oh,
ever
his
again.
jaw's like stuck.
It's
Yeah,
like no.
yeah.
Look at his teeth. Look at his teeth on the inside. His teeth are in. It's like inwards.
Oh, I
yeah. Do
don't
you see
want-
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if this is any indication to you or not, don't be a professional fighter. Don't try
don't
to be a
Jake
professional
Paul.
fighter. Don't do YouTube and then try and get in a ring. You don't see us trying
Yeah.
to fight Mike Tyson next week. So
Are
You know
kidding
what?
me?
You know what? You should get into though.
What?
Minor league baseball.
woo!
Because I mean, this is one of the coolest things that I never knew existed. Every single year, minor league baseball comes up with alter egos, or I think they're called alternate identities. I think that's the official name.
Alternate
And
identities.
for a handful of games every single year, they have an entire new team, like uniforms, hats, logos, sayings, chants, anything that you can think of. It's basically an entire new team.
Yep.
These logos and team names, dude, they are sick.
Yeah.
Like the frozen iguanas, they're on the other coast of Florida.
the mud turtles.
The mud turtles is another one. My favorite is the Carolina Reapers.
Carolina
It's
Reaper's
a
pretty cool.
Grim Reaper, and the scythe is a Carolina Reaper pepper. That one is sick. Then
What about the Akron cream stick donuts?
Yup,
Akron?
Akron cream stick
The
donuts.
Akron,
Whoa.
Ohio, where LeBron
Ooh.
is from.
Yikes.
Akron, Ohio.
Whoops, my bad.
Yeah, no. My absolute favorite is the oh my god. now you're
Oh,
My absolute
Leave
favorite
that
is
in.
the Akron Rubber Ducks, who are now going to be known
haven't-
as the Akron Cream Stick Donuts. For just a little bit, I want to put up their logo right here. Thank
Yeah.
you, Emerson.
I like
Then
it. That's kind of
There's some other cool ones like the Reading Iced
Iced
Coffees.
Yeah, there
the
was-
flagship City Kitties.
There was another one,
are
the
pretty- the chip-
Louisville Humidity.
The humidity is
Their
pretty cool.
their logo is a baseball sweating, and then their jerseys have sweat stains everywhere.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Those
How
are
about-
kind of cool.
how about the
Akron
Fort Wayne-
chip dippers?
Well, that's another one. So Akron
Mm-hmm.
has done a few of them. How about the Fort Wayne Puffer Bellies? I don't even know what that
that
is.
one was cool. I was
What's a
in the
puffer
newsroom
belly?
looking at them
I
earlier.
don't-
They're steam trains.
Yeah.
Okay. The Dogmen, the Rock Cats, the Pastimes. That's pretty cool. Spartanburg Pastimes. The Sky Jockeys, the Semi.
Yes, I was about it. That was the one I
Quincentennials.
was about. Yes, the semi quincentennials, and they're like theirs is also pretty cool. The sleeves are the
Yeah.
Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the Sky Jockeys, that one's really cool.
I found the best one, dude.
Michigan
The
dog.
Pawtucket Hot Wieners.
Yes, that's one of the top ones.
Hot Wieners, dude.
The way I found out about this actually was I was scrolling on Twitter and they said that might be the hat of the year because
pretty
the
good.
hat looks sick.
That's
pretty cool. Yeah,
I don't know if there are any Pop Smoke fans that watch here, but
R.I.P..
the Worcester Red Sox, the AAA team for Boston, their name is Art of the Woo.
Yeah. So they're
Middle
doing a
woo.
handful of them. They haven't
Yeah.
released that logo or anything yet, but those ones are cool.
Oh, the Wichita Honkers.
That one's
That's
pretty
a
cool.
good
That
one.
one's a goose.
What's
Yeah.
that?
It's
What's
a
this
goose.
ice cream one?
The
keeps
ice cream
coming
one's
back?
really sick.
I
That's
like
got to be
that
the best
one.
name. That one's by far the best name. What's the
Which
name?
one is that?
I'm trying
It's
to
The
find
Scoop
it.
Scoundrels.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
No.
I think
You
got
got to read out the
favorite.
entire name. You got to read out
They
the entire name.
the Southern Tier Scoop Scoundrels.
Yeah,
I
the
like- I think
Southern
those are my
Tier Scoop
favorite.
Scoundrels.
Last year the Rumble. So originally they were the Binghamton Rumble Ponies, the AA team for the Mets. Last season they
Yeah.
played as the Bathtub Donkeys.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah.
I love this.
Dude,
this is the
it's
coolest thing that I've
amazing.
ever
See,
watched.
that's
This
so
is like
fun.
one of the coolest traditions.
Erie
in all of
Wearies.
sports.
More teams should
Yeah.
do that.
The
because
Erie
that's-
Wearies were sick, and then there was another one
And
where it was
Pennsylvania's
the
lame,
something
dude.
dogs.
What is
Yeah,
it?
there's just
the
like
Continentals.
Yeah.
The
That's
Michigan
lame.
Dogmen.
The Dogmen.
Yeah.
no. You got to look at their uniform and their logo. That is like that should be a professional baseball team.
I think that I'm going see, and this brings me to something I want to ask. I feel like we should, let MLB teams have
Do
some
this.
fun logos and
This
stuff
is-
like this.
This is sick.
this
like
would be cool.
as much as I love my Mets.
Is that it?
They're like spring training. No, that's not it. Their spring training logo is by far the best logo that they have.
Absolutely.
And it's Mr. Met in a backwards baseball cap
That's a
with
good
one. That's cool.
sunglasses on.
It is a good
I like
one.
that.
Like
Yeah, I like the Royals one. It's Slugger, and he's got
Yeah.
like a baseball bat, and he's
Yeah.
got like a big old head. It's
Yup.
pretty good.
yeah,
like that.
I mean it's so cool. I think
Oh,
that
that
so
is-
many other sports leagues need to implement this.
Basically, what we're saying is make sports cool again. Stop
Exactly.
with the no
Seriously.
fun leagues
You don't
and
need
stuff.
to be serious, dude. Like,
Let them have fun.
Speaking about like cool logos and everything, you know who shite the bed? It was leaked on a plush football. The Titans' new logo, god awful.
It's awful.
It's the same exact logo, but they got rid of the flames.
Oh, that's
So
terrible.
it's just the circle.
Oh, it's just that.
It's
Yep,
terrible.
that's it
That's
right there.
boring.
That's
You
it.
see?
It's so now.
Ew, dude. I mean, it kind
Yep.
of looks like the Oilers.
No,
I kind of
so
respect it.
so people started putting because they're doing whole new uniforms, whole ordeal. They're rebranding the
I kind
complete
of
thing.
okay. That's all right.
I just think
then.
it's
When
kinda
you
boring.
put that onto the Oilers' old uniforms,
well, it's
they
the same
look
thing.
so sick.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but when people saw this and they were like, this is awful, this is like going to be the worst logo in all of sports, they started making new ones, and it was like, dude, you're paying people like thousands of dollars to be able to make these logos and everything, and these people on Twitter just did it for free in less than a day, and it looks a million times better. Like there was one where it was flames on the helmet coming up from the mask and going around, but the flames were completely Oilers colors, and they were like, as long as you put this as the like helmet design, then we're fine with the logo. But then there was also ones where like it's the Titans, they have like a giant sword.
That's pretty
and then
dope.
on the like handle, it has that logo.
That's
and it's
kinda
like,
cool.
dude, you could do so much more with it.
Yeah. No, that's tight. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of fun things with baseball, what do you guys think is the most overrated stadium?
I don't really know. We need a list. Like hot dogs is obviously on there.
I don't think hot dogs is overrated.
No.
No,
I'm
like
like listing
best.
off like a like all
Hot
of
dogs,
them.
nachos, pretzels, popcorn,
Yeah.
Peanuts.
Peanuts
are
are
the
No,
most
overrated.
peanuts are
Nope.
nostalgic.
No, I agree with that. No,
come on,
absolutely
that's
not.
nostalgic.
Peanuts
Never
are
had a
most
peanut in my
overrated.
life.
Are you
I've only
kidding
ate
me?
peanut butter. Never had a
Again,
peanut in my
same
life.
kid
Like-
who doesn't like peanut butter and chocolate had his first burger a few years
You need
ago.
to get
had
out
his
more.
first-
It doesn't matter.
Had his
You
first
need to get out more.
had his first grape as a freshman in college.
He was there. He was there.
Yeah,
He was there
yeah,
live.
So don't take food opinions from him. My point
No,
is
peanuts are
peanuts, dude.
nostalgic.
No, I'd rather eat Cracker Jacks realistically than
Yeah. Those are like the
Well,
caramel
cracker-
ones,
yeah, it's
right?
caramel- it's caramel popcorn.
Exactly. That's a million times.
Yeah,
better.
Yeah.
but peanuts are fun because you get to crack open
Like-
the shell, you get to throw them on the floor.
Or I could just
Yeah, but
open,
it's
or I could just
also-
hold it and just like eat instead of having to do all this stuff.
Exactly. And they don't fill you up, one. And
Well-
then two, it's also like I don't know, this is just me. I'd rather get like a bag of chips
Yeah.
than
I'd
You
eat
know
a
what I
bag of
think is most
Doritos over
overrated?
Exactly.
peanuts.
Exactly.
I think cotton candy is most
Ooh.
Don't you dare,
No,
bro.
no, no, no,
come
no, no, no.
on.
I
Cotton
kind of agree
candy's
with that.
awesome.
I
Oh,
kind of
come
agree
on.
with
Cotton
that.
candy's
It's
candy
really
is
good.
sticky. It doesn't
really good.
taste
I'm
It's
like
sorry you're a
anything.
child and can't
What?
eat without making a mess.
What?
I mean, I think it could be good, but like
No,
No, I'm
and
choosing
it's always
peanuts.
overpriced.
Peanuts.
It's
Peanuts
always
are-
overpriced. It's a cotton candy. You're gonna go to the
You know what?
Kansas City Royals and get cotton candy.
No, I'm getting barbecue.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
exactly.
Nowadays, I feel like this question doesn't even like necessarily
There's
matter
everything in
because,
stadium food.
dude, City Field,
Yeah.
they have a deli.
Yeah.
They have a
We have a
full-on
Little
deli.
Caesars in ours at
That's tight.
Comerica.
That's pretty
That's
good.
tight.
That's pretty good.
Well,
we
Little
have
Caesars is a
we got a
sponsor
Chick-fil-A.
of America, yeah.
We got a Chick-fil-A.
You do?
We got a Chick-fil-A and a Nathan's. You ever had Nathan's?
what is
Nathan's hot dogs.
Fantastic.
Yeah, great
I've
hot
so
never
dogs.
heard of
Great
that
dogs.
before.
So good.
Good
You know what
wiener.
I get
Good
though?
sized wiener.
You know what
Yeah.
I get from Nathan's though? I love hot dogs. I love Nathan's
He
hot
gets
dogs.
chicken
I
tenders.
get the chicken tenders.
How did
The
I
chicken
know he was
tenders.
You're
gonna
a
say
child,
that?
No, 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 no,
You
no.
know
You
how
don't
I knew he was gonna say
understand.
that?
You don't understand.
he said when he goes to Portillo's, he gets chicken tenders.
Yeah.
That's how I knew
You're
he
a
was gonna say
child.
that.
Shout out Portillo's.
You're a child. Expand
they
your
have one of the
palate.
best desserts.
Expand
Portillo's.
your palate, bro.
How was the cake shake?
It was.
How you ever gonna get your
I'm-
kids to eat
I made
vegetables
love
if
to
you
that
won't
cake
eat them?
shake.
Do you eat
I'm gonna
broccoli?
have some fat ass kids then. dude.
Wow,
I mean,
dude. You're
oh,
contributing
man.
to obesity in America.
shit, I am right now.
When's
I
the last
mean,
time you ate like broccoli?
Yesterday.
Oh,
Nice,
okay.
dude.
Yeah,
Good.
what?
Nice, dude.
I eat my veggies.
Good.
I eat my veggies, but more importantly, I eat my cake shakes, dude. Oh man, never realized how
had
many.
one.
Never realized how many calories
I don't
are
want to
in
know
that for.
how many.
I got like the ride from Portillo's to my condo. 15 minutes.
You drink it all.
I got a large because Riley and me were gonna split it, but Riley thought that was way too sugary. She took one sip of it. She didn't like it. We're like driving, and I'm chugging this thing. I finish it before we get back to the
You're
condo.
lying.
The large is probably like this big, by the way. And I'm like, oh my god, I feel so fat. I look up how many calories. 1,500 calories. I drank 1,500 calories in
Wow.
Did you?
maybe
I
10
can't even. I
minutes.
can't say that.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. But
Moving on
anyway.
to the next one.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I do want to. Me and Hogan were talking about this the other day. Do you guys know about Wilt Chamberlain's track and field decathlete like stats?
No.
Wilt Chamberlain was a decathlete. You guys didn't know this?
No.
No.
What's a decathlete?
Like he did like track and field, like running, jumping,
Oh.
throwing, like all of it. Yeah, he high jump. He jumped over 6'6" in high jump. He ran a
Yeah.
49-second 400-meter dash.
Damn.
That's Olympic speed. He had a
Damn.
triple jump over 50 feet. He benched over 500 pounds.
What?
He played volleyball, pro volleyball at 40. Said he slept with 20,000 women.
And you know
You're
what? You know what the best
lying.
part is?
Dude,
You know what the
dude.
best part is? None of it's on camera.
Hey,
Not even the 100-point game. But,
Uh,
but they have a picture of
This
him
guy
at
slept with
MLK's funeral. How the
20,000
hell does that
women.
happen?
dude, he was the biggest man that you could find. He was incredibly fast, by the way, too. He jumped. It says that he jumped a 40. He had a 48-inch vertical, and he ran 4.4.
How do you?
At 7'1".
This is
20,000
like this got to be
women?
like one of the best.
That's
Dude,
what
he's-
two
dude,
of all
girls.
time.
He is the
every
greatest
night?
athlete of all time. He averaged 50 points a game in one season. He had 11 seasons averaging 20-plus rebounds a game. He grabbed 55 rebounds in one game versus Bill Russell. He had 32 career 60-point games. Michael Jordan only had 5.
And he had
He died
the
young.
only
And-
and he has the most points in an NBA game. How is that a standing
And Wilt,
stat though?
Wilt never fouled out one time. Never once.
He-
Over
Damn.
1,000 NBA
Wow.
games, never fouled out once.
But how does that stat stand though?
The
The
100-point
100-point game. If
30
there's no film of it,
He made 28 free throws that game, made 36 field goals, played all 48 minutes.
how is there footage of him at MLK's funeral and there's not footage of this game?
He was at MLK's
He was at
funeral?
MLK funeral and they have a photo of him there, but they don't have any footage
I don't know,
of him.
dude.
He died young. He was only 63.
Yeah.
Who would you say is the like top 3 athletes?
Wilt Chamberlain, Bo Jackson,
Yeah.
and Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Phelps.
No, yeah, I'd have to agree.
I
no,
did not
feel like
picture you
there's
saying
one.
Michael Phelps.
No, Michael Phelps.
Phelps,
Dude, you know
dude.
how hard
Yes,
it
I
is
know
to
who
swim?
he is.
No, you know how hard it is to swim?
All the
I-
like best
I'm not a
athletes,
swimmer, but
the
yes.
best
I was.
athletes in every other league.
I know.
I was.
Football, basketball, baseball, those dudes would be tired after 2 laps.
Yep.
Michael Phelps.
No,
swims
I
for
agree with you
miles,
100%. I could not.
Dude,
do
it's
it.
was
hard.
ripped.
It's kind of
dude.
hard.
He was ripped, dude.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah, you big swimmer here.
Oh yeah, big swimmer.
Big guy cuts through the water like.
Mass
I
moves
do,
fast.
Hot
dude.
knife through
I
butter,
do. I do.
Okay, all right. Let's see.
Dude, I did. I actually went back. Was it last semester? No, it might have been the semester before. Went to the aquatic center. And was like, I haven't swam laps in forever. Let me do it. I got 100 laps in an hour,
Nice, dude.
and I took no breaks. I took like maybe like a 2-minute break.
Yeah,
but-
no.
Nice. Dude.
It's the height. It's the height.
A topic that I was actually very excited to get into today because I think such a huge part of sports culture is the movies that give us the moments on the big screen. And so I want to go over our top 3 sports movies of all time.
I think I'm gonna go not in any particular order. I'll go no particular order. There is Moneyball. That actually might. be
Moneyball
number
is an
one.
incredible movie.
Moneyball is absolutely fantastic because it's one of those movies where it's not necessarily about baseball, but at the same time it is because it's about the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I'm going that. Then you got to throw in Remember the Titans.
Of course.
You got to
That's
throw
on
that
my
in.
list.
And then what is this movie called? It's Facing the Giants. That's in my
yeah.
top 3. Facing the Giants.
That's a good one.
Because went to Catholic school my whole life. Catholic movie. I love it. Yeah,
Very good.
great movie.
Mine are. Ooh, I have like 4 though. Can I say 4?
Yeah.
Do what you
Okay.
must.
The Rookie. That's a good. That's a good movie.
good one.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's a very good
Really?
movie.
I don't
Kevin,
even
It's a
think I've
very
heard of it.
feel-good movie.
Kevin Costner, he's an old guy, and they bring him into the MLB because he throws really hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I actually
It's-
do
it's a
really
very-
want to
it's
see
a
that.
very
I've seen
feel-good
clips.
movie.
I've seen
Incredible
clips. It
movie.
looks really good.
Of course, Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
That's my dad's favorite movie actually. Glory Road, and then but like this is such a basic one, but 42 is good too.
Dude,
42 is your favorite.
Not
that's
my
a good one.
favorite,
That's
but
a good one.
one.
Dude, Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams
Forgot
is a
about
beautiful
that.
movie.
Great movie.
Okay. My top 3 sports movies. Remember the Titans is not in it. Remember the Titans is a
Really?
fantastic movie, but it's not in it.
Oh, you know it's a good one.
It's not in it at all, dude.
What about Coach Carter?
No, it's not in there either.
Really?
Number 3 for me would be Rookie of the Year. I don't know if you guys have
Oh
seen
no,
this movie.
that's a good one.
It's this little kid who breaks his arm, and after he breaks it, he gets like this elastic
Yeah,
catapult
yup,
arm, and he
yup,
becomes a
yup.
pitcher for
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
for the Indians.
Is it a Disney
It's
movie
phenomenal.
or no?
No,
No, but it's
No.
got a Disney feel to it.
It
I know
is a
exactly what you're
great
talking
movie,
about.
and I think my number 2 spot is tied between Moneyball and Hardball. I don't know if you guys have seen Hardball.
Hardball.
It's Keanu Reeves. He like gets caught up with really bad people sports gambling, and then he becomes a coach of a pee-wee baseball team.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very low income area, very sad. One of the kids gets shot and dies. It's a very
Wow.
good movie though. And my number 1 is When the Game Stands Tall. It is a faith-based football movie. It is a true story where De La Salle High School won 151 games in a row. And the very next season, they lost their streak. Their coach went to the hospital. One of their former players actually got shot picking up his friend from a party. And then there were some other family members that died. Very, very like tragic story that happened. And then they eventually actually won the national championship that year for high school. They devoted their last drive to their coach. It's
That's
a beautiful
good.
movie.
That's nice.
Might have to watch it.
Yeah. The running back specifically, Chris Ryan, was actually on the verge of breaking the rushing title for touchdowns. His dad was like a very like hard ass and like abusive dad. And so instead of getting his dad the records, that's all he wanted so he could like boast it. He dedicated the last play of the game to the coach, like pointing the football at him, gave up the record for him. It is such a good movie. Please, please watch it. It's awesome.
Facing the Giants, that made me remind of one of the scenes that probably everybody knows Facing the Giants from. There's a scene where it's this guy, I don't know if he was offensive line, defensive line. His name was Brock. And
Oh,
they
yeah. Come on, Brock!
Yeah,
They
and
blindfold
they
him, he bear
blindfold him,
crawls. He
and
bear
he has to
crawls.
bear crawl with a kid
On
on
his
his back.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
And he says, you want to go from end zone to the 50-yard line, but they blindfold him.
Wow.
And the coach starts screaming at him, saying like, you only got 5 more yards. 5 more yards, Brock. You can give me 5 more yards. And then he, I remember watching this in the theater.
it's like
it was
chills.
it was during high school. We were at school and they would show us like sports movies sometimes. And he like collapses and he goes, I can't go anymore. I can't go anymore. And he's like, that's fine, Brock, because take off your blindfold. You're in the end zone. He
Yeah.
went all the way. He went
Phenomenal
end zone
movie.
to end
Like
zone.
that, I love
Phenomenal
that.
movie.
I love that.
Sports movies
And
are the best.
the whole
They're
reason
such feel good movies.
the whole reason that they did that was because he wanted to have it that seeing isn't believing.
Yeah.
Because it's faith. So like when you see what you're doing, he felt that he's going to see that he only has 5 more yards from the 50, and then he's not going to be able to do it because he knows that he's almost there. But if he just puts his mind to it and he doesn't know about it, then he
I
can
love
keep
that.
going.
Yeah, it is phenomenal.
I love that.
Phenomenal movie.
You know what? If we're including, you want to include TV shows, because then my entire list changed.
All American.
Stop.
Dude,
All
no.
American
No,
is the worst
listen,
sports
after,
TV show of
after
all
the
time.
second
Hear me out.
season. After
No,
the second
even
season,
the
it was
first
I'm going all
Even the
three.
first
I'm going all
one. It's
three. This is
awful.
in order. This is in order. Number 1, Ted Lasso. Without a
Lasso's
doubt. No
awesome.
question about it. That's another one where I love it because the sport is kind of like the second hand. And I'm a big advocate for men's mental health or just mental health in general. And they do that fantastically in that show. Number 2, complete left field, Blue Mountain State.
Blue Mountain State's
I've
good.
heard of that,
That's
but
good.
I've
Blue
never
Mountain
seen
State.
it.
Oh my God,
Dude,
you got to watch
it's so
that movie.
stupid, but it's
Really?
It's
great.
so stupid. You ever watch, Reacher?
Thad
you ever watch
Castle,
Reacher?
dude.
Yeah, Thad
Thad
Castle.
Castle.
It's this
No.
guy. It's Alan Richardson. Look him
Okay.
up. You'll know who he is.
Okay.
It's Alan Richardson. It's like the first episode, and
Yeah.
they have
Okay.
to run. They have to run from, what was it, end zone to end zone
With an Oreo between their butt cheeks.
and then and then whoever is last has to eat it. Then
Mm-hmm.
they
lying.
they eat it. The last guy eats it. Is the main character. He eats it. And then the episode ends with Thad running away from everybody, laughing, smelling the cookie, and eating it. But it's so funny because he has that role in that show. And then you
Yeah.
watch Reacher,
Yeah.
and he's like some like 7 foot, 250
what?
pound straight muscle, and he just beats the hell out of everybody. And he's like this like most like calm guy, but like he's like gonna kill you if he needs to. And it's just such an opposite one. But then number 3, Bella and the Bulldogs.
Shut up.
Come on, bro.
I grew up
up.
on that
That's
show. That was
ridiculous.
my favorite show growing up. That was
No,
my favorite show
no,
growing
Shut
up.
That's
up.
ridiculous.
No, dude, I used to watch that all
Why?
the
'Cause
time.
you-
That was
yeah.
No,
come
a
on.
a few underrated ones for me. Varsity Blues, phenomenal football movie.
That's a good one.
It's really funny, like really
Yeah.
funny. I'm like looking over here at the screen because there's something
Yeah.
I forgot about.
Wait, Varsity
got-
Blues is a TV show, isn't
no, it's
it?
not. That's
What's
Friday
the one
Night
I'm
Lights.
thinking
Yeah,
of?
Varsity Blues.
Yeah,
With,
Friday Night Lights. Dodgeball is a sports movie.
Dodgeball,
everybody.
What's the
technically
show I'm
Happy
thinking about?
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, Talladega Nights is a
Talladega
sports
Nights.
movie.
Why do I feel
There's
like
some
I'm missing
forgetting.
one?
Oh, I love McFarland USA. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Kevin Costner coaches a cross country team like full of Hispanic kids. It's phenomenal.
Oh, you guys already
Goon
said
is
this
good.
one. I
Goon
didn't.
is really good.
Hustle is fantastic.
Hustle is
Have you seen
You
phenomenal.
guys
that?
said
That's a
Blue
really
Mountain
good
State,
one.
didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Blue
that
Mountain
one.
State's
That's the
great.
show. There's the Rookie.
Yeah, the rookie's very good.
Miracle on Ice. We can't have this conversation
All right.
without that.
Basketball
What?
is hilarious.
Are we allowed to
Basketball's
say like
pretty
The
good.
Sandlot, even though it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like
it's a
Yeah,
sports
yeah,
movie,
that's a
yeah.
sports movie.
Yeah.
Then
Major League.
Murder Ball is pretty
Longest
good.
Yard,
The
Blades-
Longest
Longest Yard is a
Yard.
good
That's
one.
no.
Blades
I'm
of Glory.
taking
Yeah.
one of my top 3 out for Longest Yard. That's one of my favorite movies ever.
All right. All very basically what we're saying is watch sports movies. They are very
They're the-
motivational,
they're
very
the
funny.
best
They're the best
movies.
movies of all time.
yeah.
And
100.
Oh, American Underdog.
yeah, also good. Rudy.
Fantastic. Rudy.
Rudy's very
Rudy
good.
is 50-50.
Draft
I don't
Day.
really feel.
Kevin Costner.
Draft Day. Oh my God.
Kevin
do you
Costner
remember?
has been in some of the greatest sports movies of all time. I think Draft Day is so beautiful because of how intellectual that movie is.
Do you remember we watched it together freshman year, and then we
Yeah.
went on a 7-Eleven run, and then
Yeah.
we came back and we watched the draft. It was so.
What?
It was so.
And we were
much
prepping
fun.
for the draft, dude.
Yeah.
Draft Day is like a great movie.
Yeah, I watch it every single year on draft
It's a
day.
great movie.
Yeah, it's that. Oh man, now my whole list is changing.
Now I want to
love
go home
sports.
and watch these.
There's When the Game Stands Tall right there.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
That is a phenomenal movie, dude.
Oh, The Beautiful Game.
Oh,
that
dude,
one's
The
pretty
Mighty
good.
Ducks.
The Mighty
Yeah.
Ducks.
Mighty Ducks are a good one. Isn't that with Dave? Isn't Dave Coulier in that one? The guy
I
from
don't
Full
know his
House.
name.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
That's Martin Sheen though.
Oh,
yeah,
never
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack's good.
Caddyshack's always
Little
good.
Giants is good.
Like Mike.
Like Mike.
You guys
Like
ever
Mike
seen-
is Space Jam.
Space Jam, very
You guys
Oh,
ever
man.
seen Heavyweights?
Heavyweights
No,
is
I
good.
haven't.
Heavyweights is a good
Heavyweights
one.
is
Haven't
good.
seen
It's
that
not a
one.
sports movie
No,
though.
I know, but it just made me think of
That movie is
with
hilarious.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah, Ben Stiller. Yeah.
dude, I
Basically,
feel
heavyweight stuff. Ben Stiller is this workout freak, and
would
he
love that
takes
movie.
over a fat camp and makes them all get skinny.
Really?
But
You
they
would
don't
love
get
that.
skinny.
No, they don't. No one's seen more butts than you.
Yeah.
I gotta watch
It's a
that.
good one.
That sounds like a
Another really
one.
good one to kids sports movie called Rebound. Martin Lawrence
seen
is
that
a
one.
college basketball coach, but he has a temper, and so they make him resign, and then he takes over this middle school basketball team, the Smelters, and they're awful. They're awful, but
Oh.
they win the championship.
What about Here Comes the Boom?
Here comes the
Oh,
boom.
That
I
was a
love
really
that
good one.
movie.
That one's really good.
I love that
We've
movie.
been
Yeah.
talking about sports movies for 10 minutes. Holy shit.
Yeah, no one cares.
Game
Semi-pro.
plan, game plan,
The
game plan,
Thunderstruck.
game
Have you ever seen
with,
Thunderstruck?
With, The Rock.
No.
Game
Dude,
plan? yeah.
There's
yeah.
Rebound
I know
right
what you're
there.
talking about, though.
There's Rebound right there on the far left.
Yep.
Thunderstruck, dude. It's this little white kid who meets Kevin Durant. And he's like, I wish I had your talent. And he's like, I wish I could give it to you. And then he literally gets Kevin Durant's
Yeah.
talent.
What?
He makes the high school basketball team and he dominates and drops 60 points. Air Bud.
Airbud.
Kicking and screaming is good.
Dude,
All
I
right, we're
feel
getting
like-
on a tangent here, dude.
Yeah, we should end
We gotta
it.
wrap it up.
Jerry
should wrap it
Maguire,
Jerry-
technically speaking,
gotta
is a
wrap it up,
sports
dude.
movie.
Yeah, and Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Like,
Die
come on, bro.
Hard. I love
It
Die
is.
Hard. Die Hard's a good movie.
Come on.
Technically
You
speaking.
want to wrap it up here?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Very fun episode. Definitely not the norm. Talked about a lot of stuff. Oh my god.
Hello.
Lots of non-sports stuff.
Well, no, everything was
no,
sports.
Everything was sports.
No, I think we've really been enjoying the fun sports topics, and so I think we will get more and more into that, especially because football is over, and
Mm-hmm.
the NBA kind of sucks.
we're kind of on we're kind of on a little short path right now
Right.
where there's not much going on.
Well, college basketball is going
Also-
on, baseball's starting up.
Yeah. Also, Winter Olympics shout out before we end. Women's is facing Canada in the gold medal match on
USA.
Thursday at 1:00.
We're gonna win.
I think it was 1:06
Can
specifically.
you do a little?
We're gonna That one.
That one wasn't
That
that good.
wasn't that hurt me.
Man, hold on.
That was pretty. Good.
All right.
That's
But
all right.
anyway, and then also Canada cheats in curling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Facts.
Did you see that where he pushes it really
Right,
quick,
yeah.
with his finger? And then
What?
we got the semifinals, USA men's hockey versus Switzerland.
USA.
coming up. USA. And then hopefully there'll be a gold medal USA match on Sunday, which I will be at the bar.
I
for.
do I wanted to talk about it really quick. There was a Italian skier, and she last year tore her ACL, snapped her Achilles in half, and she was recovering for a whole year. This was during competition.
Yeah.
She did it. 3 weeks ago, she found out she was going to get to compete in the Olympics and the really fast skiing down the hill. She got gold.
Yay!
First race back, 3
Damn.
weeks notice.
Let's
Dog.
go.
Yeah, so now the leaderboard
Italia.
right now it goes Norway at 1, second is Italia, and then
Italia.
third is USA.
USA.
Well, even though the USA is number 3 on the leaderboard,
Yeah.
you, ladies and gentlemen, are number 1 in our hearts. So thank you for joining us, because it's always a great day to have a pulse, because this is where sports come alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed. We cannot wait
For next week.
next week. It's going to be so much fun. Absolutely. It's going to be so much fun. Yep. And then, but anyway, this was episode 20 of The Pulse.